if you don't know your purpose, someone will show you. Yeah, I mean, you will get invited, you will get seen, you will get noticed, you will get felt, you know. You are somewhat a star, okay? I wanted to say somewhere, but you are somewhere a star, okay? I look like I'm laying down right now, but one leg is up to the ceiling. I don't know why I say this, but it's like I'm like a star. We go through all directions. We have so much effect in directions we don't even know. Okay? So think about this. When you have a purpose, you're already living it as a star. Look, a star. Now, you are figuring out, and this is a channeled message by the Galactic Federation. I am the Galactic Activator. I am the translator of the Galactic Federation, and my name is Flamma Red River. You can always reach out to me. It's free. I'm doing charity work. You can just get free things. I'm not asking you to pay anything if you don't show your interest, okay? Anyways, whatever you do, you're already living your purpose, all right? You're already in tune with what God wants for you. What is this? Oh, it's a water bottle. You are thirsty in this life, and wherever you get your water from is really where it was made for you. You aren't an earth baby, okay? If you didn't want to be on earth, you wouldn't be here. if you okay, wait. You wouldn't be on earth if you didn't want to be here. Okay? You wanted to be here, which is why you came to this specific planet, because we all know there are more planets and there are more planets we can live on, but this is the one you chose. Okay? We even live inside of the moon. Okay, the moon is hollow. It's not vast. You cannot not enter the moon. I want to say the room, but you can enter inside the moon. And someone really had to hear that, because if you don't know that around you, okay, you is a lot more you can breathe with, and they can know you without you knowing yourself. And I don't wish you that. I wish you self-awareness. I wish you knowing what you live in, and it's not just space, it's not just air, it's not just a moon. Okay, you have so much inside that moon that if you knew, you would want to be part of it, but if you really knew, you don't want to be in there right now. You want to be on the moon. You want to be in the earth. I meant to say. I wanted to say you're meant to be on the earth, but instead of the earth, I said the moon. So I think somehow you could be in the moon, or you could have been already to the moon. How could you? With a spaceship, with a launching rocket, with any spaceship, you can go inside. With a drone, but you need a really good one. And I was now at the fourth. If you've been called to the moon, you have been there. Maybe, it was a calling from any spirit. Maybe it was a calling from your inner goddess, because the moon is really reflecting the sunlight. The sun is a masculine energy, because light is really the masculine energy. and it's on the right side of your body, and the left side of your body is really the darkness, so the moon, and it is your feminine side, and this is for humans the same. But if you're not human, or you are very alienated, or you are so much more, you could be different. You know, you could have a different balance in your energy. You could be more feminine, you could be more masculine, and this is not something you look like. You are felt, experience, because you are a creator. So yeah, another thing why you could be in or on or with the moon, well, the Galactic Federation could have called you there because it is one of the mother ships, okay, of the Galactic Federation. And I'm saying one of the motherships because there are more ships from the Galactic Federation. There are more spaceships they travel with. It's not just one, and it's not just inside the moon, but you could see the moon quite literally as some kind of, what's the word, construction center where people, humans and non-human, gather together to operate the universe. The galactic is, held by a lot of beings, not just the sun god, also the moon goddess. So the Galactic Federation could have called you to the moon, or next to the sun, or just anywhere. You could be anywhere right now, from there, okay? They could call you right now, but if you find me, the Galactic Federation for sure is watching me, and whoever is watching anything on my video or reading anything on me or reading my magazine K777, download it for free on galacticactivated.com. The link is in my bio. Everything is free. So I am teaching you how to connect with the Galactic Federation, how to be more like yourself, and I'm kind of exposing yourself to you in the spirit world because I speak from spirit to spirit. I'm hearing your spirit even though you cannot hear it. So yeah, it's telling me what to do, and it can also tell you what to do. But I specifically educate other people on how to connect. Okay, how to connect in any kind of industry, in any kind of sector. So, if you believe that you really are a human on this earth, I want to have you to believe that you are so much more than a human on this earth. Okay, you are actually a star. So, what kind of star? I can also see that. I can really figure out what kind of star you are by connecting to it. And if I have permission from God, from the sun god, from the moon goddess, I have permission, if I do, to tap into your energy, to figure out the 0000 on my timer. That's special. It's like nothingness. No, it's not nothing. It's everything. So what you could figure out with me during a private session or Akashic Records or any color therapy that we do together, you can ask me anything because what your one question could have But your one question could be, I am open to hear my spirit guides. What are they saying to me, Red? And then I will ask your spirit guides, what do you want this person to know? And then your and my spirit guides from the Galactic Federation, otherwise I could never do this work. They're gonna tell me what I need to tell you. And I will say exactly what they want me to say. And if that's you know, you killed someone, then you killed someone. If that means someone killed you, someone killed you. I just gotta say what I gotta say. All right. So to confirm to you even more that I am with the Galactic Federation and the Galactic Federation is with me, before you ever reach out to me, or before you ever want to ever work with me one on one, or in a group setting with, your family or your business, your brand, whatever you do, you can always intuitively tap in telepathically at a moment in a time where you have space for it. Ask yourself, your soul, your body, your higher self, your heart, whoever you trust, okay? Intuitively, you ask them, you, Galactic Federation, and God, do I have permission to work with Red and prove to me, prove that there is a Galactic Federation? And if not, also show this to me personally. Thank you, Galactic God, Galactic Goddess. I don't know what you need to have proof of what I say, but I can say that I completely trust that there always is a spaceship around me, and if I need understanding, I can telepathically find out an answer to my question. And if that is something, you also want to learn, I could teach you that during our mentorships that you can find on my website, galacticactivator.com, and you go all the way down to the DNA chain, where you literally find a DNA chain with everything you can do with me personally, or information you just really need about the world. Look at that DNA chain and find human humantor ships. It was first human terror ships, but my mommy said, she was like, that's, people are not gonna, there, it's harsh, it was like too terroristic. So I changed it, okay, into human Thor mentorships, human mentorships. All right, so that's where you find different four kinds, but there's really more different ships for you to participate in and to work with, because it really is hard work, okay? And you don't do that without the Galactic Federation. It really is part of my work. What I do, they come with. So if you believe you are ready for this kind of intense, powerful energy, then you are ready. Like, you really are ready. And most of the time, we are ready before we believe we are. We are ready before we think we are. But if you're not ready, you will be prepared in the spirit, in the heart, in the mind. You will get preparation. You will see very clearly what you still need to do or work on, or whatever you gotta wait for, okay? before we can get to work. So just because you think I'm not for you, or you cannot pay for it, or whatever your reason of excuse is to not do something in the right timing, okay? And there's only one perfect timing. You cannot visit me twice when you are supposed to visit me once. You cannot catch me 7 times when you are meant to really see me 3 times, okay? I'm explaining this because a lot of people don't believe something is meant for them, and that's why they don't do it. I've lost so many opportunities and chances that were meant for me just because I thought something was against me. But don't be like me, okay? Don't believe that something is against you. Because even if something is against you, you don't need to be against you. In fact, you can make yourself not against something. If you're meant to, okay, if you're meant to be in tune and aligned, you will get in tune and aligned. But if you refuse to accept your own divinity, which is your light, the sun, and the moon, reflecting it to you, you will never have a hold of your light. You will never have a hold on my light because we don't match. You don't believe you are being controlled by something more powerful than you, so then you throw it away. I'm not trash, okay? And I'm not your trash bag either. I work with you. I work with you. I don't work for you, you don't work for me. We work together because that is what the real purpose is. And if you don't know how to work together yet, even for that, you can come to me. But hey, that's another story. That's another video. I've been in my bed for a couple days because I had to recover from theft, murder attempts, a bomb, actually many bombs. I was tied to bombs, guys. If you want to read about this, go read my magazine Case 777 because I did hear bombs. I did witness them. So, yeah, I cannot say too much online, which is why I write so much down so everyone can actually find the information because my videos aren't really found. Why? Because I am being shadow banned, which means on social media they're trying to hide me or silence me or have me not being found, when in reality I was already meant to be found 3 years ago. My delay just still lasts so long because my purpose has been delayed for 3 years. Almost 4. But hey, I'm still going. I'm not stopping. And I'm not dying because of it. In fact, I even live louder. And for whoever really wants to know about my spaceship invasions and my upcoming alien invasion, really read my magazine. Okay? If you don't read my magazine, you cannot say anything about my alien invasions and about the spaceship invasions that I plan with the Galactic Federation. If you don't want to know about my platforms, if you don't want to have legal parking spots for our spaceships, you are not going to be invited to read my magazine K777 because you simply don't want to know about it, then you will never be a part of it. And if you do, you're gonna know about it when you are meant to be part of it. So yeah, until then, until you are part of it, you're gonna see what you need to see. And if you are not meant to see something, you will never see it. Why? Because every material in the universe holds power. That's why. It is being held by the universe. If you don't understand the universe, the galactic activator might be just what you need. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe I'm even punishing you for 1 year for treating me with disrespect because you tortured me or abused me or manipulated me or just mishandled me because you couldn't take care of yourself. Well, I might block you on social media. I might put you in prison. But I also could have you not ever be able to feel, speak, or see. Not because I hold that power, but because you do or did something that is having an effect on the way you sense anything in life. Because you might feel so much right now, but you don't deserve to feel. You might have so many desires, but you don't deserve to wish that. Like finding sex to be interested, No. You might find the interest in sex with me, but you will never, as a man, because I am lesbian, I am gay. That means because you don't disrespect, you're being rewarded. Or because you have respect, you can behave. But if you show me disrespect because you don't listen to my will and my expression in my boundaries, and you cross them and you overpower me by doing something you're not meant to be doing, then consequences are out of my control. Your karma is not my responsibility. And whatever you did is now yours. Whatever you wanted to do is now up to you. Because what you give others is something you give yourself eventually. Like a fart.